Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dave. I'm back in the flesh for another legendary video as I'm doing a live edition for Monday Night Raw. Appreciate you guys coming through and showing your love and support. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and more importantly, hit that notification bell so you be always up to par when a new video drops directly from my channel. More importantly, appreciate you guys coming from all my platforms. All my platforms are officially open for tonight for Monday Night Raw, over the post-show and review of everything that had transpired as we officially are on the go-home show for Monday Night Raw, leading up to the Bash in Berlin. But let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty. Everything's so saucy. Appreciate you guys coming through, making sure you can hear my microphone and everything is all working properly. Smash a one in the chat if you're making sure that everything is all properly and calm, cool, and collective. More importantly, let me know if there's any kind of tweaks or if there's kind of sound feedback. It most importantly will appreciate it and help me sort of figure if everything is running smoothly. But more importantly, come on in. Appreciate you guys coming through for this live edition. You guys are always appreciated, 100%. Come on through. Appreciate you guys. Get a little bit of time, get a couple people up in here for this Monday Night Raw review. If you're just coming through showing your love and support, just smash the like button or hit a heart, depending on which platform you're currently on. But it's always appreciated when you guys are coming through. Take your time coming on through. Appreciate you guys. Changing it up a little bit with the little landscape. Decided to change the little format. If you like it the way how these things are actually looking, feel free to let me know. And I appreciate it for you guys. Let me know if it's cool, it's calm, cool, look collective. Give a thumbs up. And we keep things rolling when it comes to tonight. Come on in. Let's see. We got a few people rolling through tonight. More importantly, appreciate you coming through. All right. Let's see. We got 3 people rolling through. We got Twitter rolling through. Appreciate you guys always killing it. Always being a part of everything. We got YouTube opening up as well. If you want to be part of the YouTube, feel free. If you want your comments to be shown from Twitter, switch over, click over my profile page. I'll have the actual link for the YouTube, and your comments will be actually posted for this actual live video. For my people that's coming through as well from X, Instagram, and all my other posts, it's always important. I appreciate you guys as well. Hit the like button. But let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. Everything so saucy that you guys are officially here for, as we racking everything up and more people are actually coming through for the live chat. It's always great, and I appreciate you guys. Come on in, take your time, roll on in. All right, let's see. Please give my channel, he says, D House, he says, give my channel a shout out, please. And now subscribe. D House, I got you, champ. He's one of those new ones that officially is trying to get some love and some appreciation. We always give him all love when it comes to the land of professional wrestling. Anybody's in the IWC, don't forget to show him and give him some love and appreciation as well. We got RD. What's going on, champ? Appreciate it. Come on through. Appreciate you coming through and showing your love and support for this live edition. He's at D House. Thank you. Always appreciate it, champ. Appreciate you coming through tonight for Monday Night Raw. Was there anything on the show tonight that you guys were feeling? Was there anything that you were enjoying? Feel free to let me know. What was your best segment for tonight for the go home show? Was there everything was calm, cool, and collective? Was there anything that you were missing? Is there any talent that you was missing on the Red brand tonight? Feel free to chime me in and let me know what was going on for tonight's show. We got Devilish Dog coming through. Appreciate you with the hearts, man. Appreciate it. It's always appreciated as we stacking things up, as the live is getting more lot as picking up. We're getting towards close to 43 people over on Twitter. YouTube is picking up as well. My Instagram's getting close to 40 people rolling through as well. Hopefully we'll be able to get close to 1,000 people tonight. It's always appreciated. Kayla, she's saying hello. What's going on, Kayla? Appreciate you coming through. She's saying hi. Hopefully you're having a great night so far and everything is running smoothly. He said, do a line of fentanyl. This is coming from Oscar. He's pretty much having a moment right now at this moment. And he says, how do you fix it? RC with a C4. He's one of those folks just having one of those moments. Got free coming through. I'm about to rip some Fenty, and what's good, gang? All right, there, Sardine. He's coming through, showing his love and support. Appreciate you, Sardine, coming through and showing you love and support. And we got today for baby sister birthday. She's 2. Congratulations for Miss Corrine. She has having her baby sister who's turning officially 2. Show some love and support. Chime into her actual profile or her links directly and show some love to that 2-year-old. Pretty much congratulations. That's a big accomplishment, hitting that terrible 2. I got one getting ready to head to my house in the 2 months as my 2-year-old is getting ready to get to that phase. But those are the greatest times when they're young and they pretty much are all active, tearing everything down, and they want to be so active. We got Keith from Missouri. What's going on, Keith? Appreciate you coming through. Keith Franks over there on YouTube. He's coming through and showing his love and support. It's always appreciated as things continue to be roll through 100%. We got Oscar in the house. What's good, Oscar J? We got Dead House. He's saying thank you so much for the shout out. 100%. I always show my love and support to everybody who's not only just a subscriber, but someone who's just flying through, showing their love and support, and is always warranted and always needed. But more importantly, appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and get into the show. If you guys got any concerns or questions, feel free to drop them down. Or what was your best? Did you guys watch AEW as well? Do you watch any other promotions this following weekend? Pretty much everything was red hot when it came to everything, just in general, including AEW. WWE was real good tonight. It wasn't a sleeper, but it was all right for what it was. It was still very mid at best, but they picked it up when it came to the go home show, and it was a lot better from what they usually do. Triple H was kind of picking it up and was going from there. Keith G said, Oscar, bro, that stuff is for California. 100%. When it comes to everything, it is 100% Californians who are going crazy with it, including those teens, or just losing their minds when it comes to messing with that high, powerful drug. We got Cadence. He's coming through, showing his love and support over from my other accounts, as well as from, we got him over from, not Reddit, but over from my Twitch channel. Appreciate you coming through, Cadence. Much love and support as you coming through, getting the whole entire platforms rocking and rolling tonight. Curry says he's on a mom account, but YouTube, my name is Carter and I'm 8. All right, Carter, appreciate you coming through. I'm surprised you still up after everything has been rocking and rolling. Where are you coming from Carter? Where are you chiming in from? Feel free to let us know. Actually, everybody in the comments, let me know what city you guys are all rolling through, and I'll pretty much shout out to your city. More importantly, if you got any Instagrams, YouTubes that you guys want to get shout out, maybe something that you guys got that you want maybe to check out and show your love and support, 100% I will get back at you guys and show and actually check out y'all content as well as we continue to keep things rolling. Carter says he's from Canada. I have my brother as well as my couple other family members that I know in Canada. Canada is such a great place to be, including Alberta, including Toronto. Can't go wrong when it comes to going to those actual notable places. Right now is getting ready to pick peak season for the fall, and we get ready for that major weather to come through once the snow really start picking up out there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into this. You guys have been always great, showing your love and support, giving the hearts out, the thumbs up, and it's always appreciated, especially from all my platforms. Everybody's coming over from Twitch, from my X account, also formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as my Instagram is open. So pretty much my whole entire live is pretty much rocking and rolling tonight, and I appreciate you guys coming through. Tonight's Monday Night Raw was really good when it came to everything that was going on. They started off with the Judgment Day. Judgment Day was killing it tonight. They started off everything with the Liv Morgan and of course all of them. Of course, they started off telling the crowd to rise for the Judgment Day, which was of course the normal stitch of keeping the crowd invested when it came to everything that was actually going on. And it was still interesting to see them with their new persona, with the new entrance. I love the whole new backdrop with the whole layout and the decals of everything, going with the kind of like silhouette of black and white. It was kind of cool, and I like the new logo as well, which the Judgment Day was banging tonight for tonight's showcase. They started off with Finn Balor throwing a video package about how everything was highlighted after they took out Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Carlito adds the beatdown was pretty much cool, as Carlito's a true legend in the game. And you know, when he comes down, he's like, that's cool. And you can't go wrong when it comes to Carlito. Then also JD McDonough adds to what happened last week was a long time coming for the Terror Twins. Balor noted that they didn't betray Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest betrayed themselves. Morgan says if Ripley were to self-absorb, Morgan wouldn't be there, but she is now, which is kind of mid from my point of view, but it was kind of cool from each little layout for everything that was going on, and you couldn't get anything better when it came to that. We got he's saying that he in 5 days. All right, this young man is going to be having his birthday in 5 days. More importantly, show your love over to the main man who's on his mom account, but he's still rocking and rolling, coming through. He said Carter, he said his birthday is going to be in 5 days. More importantly, if I don't get it around to you, if you don't catch my live in a couple of days, happy birthday to you. More power to you, as you are still in that final stages of growing up. Eventually you're going to be heading towards that peak of heading towards 9, and that's going to be amazing. But he's doing his thing. We got kids on here and they're trying to hop on their parents' account, still trying to figure themselves out. But happy birthday to you, 100%. Said it's on September 1st. Well, that's not too far away. Well, hopefully you have a great one, 100%. Then we get things to after Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan beats Damian Priest and them at Bash in the Berlin for the mixed tag team match. Rhea Ripley and Morgan and Dominic says they're always going to be on top. I don't know about that whatsoever. Those kind of quotes that come like you can't flip the quotes and basically come down to the line of saying that you're going to be always on top when it comes to Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley have always been into their own. They've always had the great chemistry, and they're the original OGs of the Judgment Day. Technically, they still are the original Judgment Day, just that Judgment Day, the 2.0, is saying they are the Judgment Day, but you can't be Judgment Day without the originals. But as everybody seemed like all the storylines have initially been switching things up when it comes to not only just the bloodline, as well as Judgment Day, and so many other stables are pretty much going into their own breakup separations, or to the new sequence of what Triple H has been put on the card. Everything has been good, and I'm enjoying everything that Triple H has been putting together. Of course, it's been a lackluster of some talent that have been in catering, which I want to see more highlights when it comes to everything that's coming through. We got Logan. He says he's hoped WWE Bash in Berlin. Let's see what he said. He hopes that Bash in Berlin has a great answer to AEW and All In. I don't think Bash in Berlin will have a great answer, but the crowd is going to be top notch, 100%. The crowd's going to be delivered, and I feel like it's not going to be a misbeat when it comes to that crowd. It's going to make the talent do a lot better when it comes to the overall performance of the wrestling. But in overall, it's going to be kind of interesting to see how they actually be able to handle that pressure with that Berlin crowd. It's going to be red hot when it comes to Gunther, as well as so many other talent that they really look to oppress. But when it came to All In was great, 100%. I think it surpassed WrestleMania this year, and they did a great job when it came to the overall presentation of the professional wrestling. But they're neck and neck when it comes to AEW is 5 years in. They're still finding their niche, but WWE is supreme. They're the juggernaut. They're pretty much holding things to a core when it comes to everything that's going on when it comes to Bash in Berlin. It's going to be, I feel like it may be maybe serious, but I feel like it's just going to be a filler card until they steamroll and get everything rocking and rolling when it comes to Bad Blood, as well as we got War Games leading up towards Survivor Series. But we shall see. Maybe Triple H has some things up his sleeve, and we may see some initial returns, as well as with everything that's going on when it comes to the red brand, as well as the blue brand, with all their prospective wrestlers that are currently a part of everything. But we shall see what initially happens, 100%. But I will be interested if things do live up to its hype when it comes to being over there for the Bash in Berlin, with all the great matches that are initially mixed, including the mixed tag team match, including the World Heavyweight Championship match between Gunther and Randy Orton, as well as the WWE Championship. And we got Cody Rhodes taking on Kevin Owens. That's going to be a banger. But I feel like Cody Rhodes is going to retain that championship, but eventually Kevin Owens is going to turn on him. Just a matter of time. You can't trust Kevin Owens 100%. when it comes to the fill up of everything for the number one contenders for the Intercontinental Championship, we have to see who comes the new number one contender following next week, as things continue to be in high pressure when it comes to everything who are going to be stepping in the ring with big no other than Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has been doing a phenomenal job with everything that he has been doing, and you know you're not going to be out of luck when it comes to everything that's going on. Let's go ahead and get back into the actual segment of everything. I forgot, let me get back to it. But Dom yells that Morgan has done everything that Ripley never has. The crowd boos louder, and Dominic announces that he is entertaining the Intercontinental Championship Contenders Tournament with Morgan's support. 100%. You right now pretty much feel lackluster, but when it comes to everything, it's going to be intriguing to see how they continue to have a chemistry. Or is Liv Morgan going to have her tantrum once she loses the World Women's World Championship? Is she still going to be aligned when it comes to the Judgment Day? But we shall see how the storyline continue to pick up with the Terror Twins as well as Judgment Day. Then we get LWO and Rey Mysterio with full back and full force. We got everybody coming back, which is eventually it was kind of great to have Joaquin Wild, Cruz del Sol, as well as the returning Dragon Lee, as he's been missing action and went MIA. We never know what's going on when it comes to his situation, but we know when it comes to the backstory, we got the Lucha Brothers there, which officially will be signing when it comes to WWE. So I might be seeing Dragon Lee align himself with his brothers, as they initially will be jumping to the red brand or the blue brand, but they're coming to the main roster. They don't want to go straight to NXT. They feel like they're too confident and they feel like they got enough establishment to be in the WWE ring. But they might be a little bit toned down, and I feel like they're going to be mid at best. But when it comes to Rey Fenix as well as Penta, you know they can go when it comes to the tag team division. But I feel like this may help Dragon Lee 100% to have his brothers there, because then pretty much he will get back into his rhythm and find his niche when it comes to the square circle. But I feel like right now he's kind of feeling like a little lost, but we shall see how things continue to transpire throughout the whole entire course of him lining this up with the LWO, as well as Rey Mysterio going to battle with his son once again, going back to back with the drama, which I'm not sure if I'm cool with this, but the drama continues to be progressing throughout the course of the weeks of the red brand. Rey Mysterio pretty much tells Dominic that he's a lost soul. He says he's out of control, and at least Dominic was with Rhea Ripley. One of them had some balls, but Dominic was one of the main ones who didn't have any balls. And then when it came to, then things really broke down after Dominic felt some kind of way. Then a whole entire melee brawl broke out between the LWO and as well between Judgment Day. This was nothing but a clear out brawl, of course, leading up to a tag team match afterwards, after the commercial break, when things broke down. We had an 8-man tag team match. We had Finn Balor, Jay McDonough, Carlito, and Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom. Taking on the LWO, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Joaquin Wild, and Cruz del Toro. This match was great, a lot of back and forth, everything you could have asked for, all the transitional moves. This entire match was calm, cool, and collective. The fans were actually chanting this was awesome, but of course they were piping down the noise when it came to Dominic Mysterio. They lowered the mics when it came to the arena, but the arena pretty much was booing the hell out of Dominic Mysterio 100%. When it came to the overall of everything that pretty much broke down when it came to the highlight reel, was no other than Joaquin Wild doing that springboard spot to dive pretty much into the outside onto Judgment Day and everybody down below. And pretty much that's always going to be his highlight reel every time he's on the main roster, like a slingshot, kind of like plancha dive, and was kind of cool as usual. And you know, you usually get your money's worth. Things initially broke down when it came towards the end of the actual match, where Judgment Day was able to pick up the pinfall. After Rey Mysterio was trying to go for the frog splash, Dominic rolled him up and then pretty much got him into a cradle position and was able to secure the victory as Judgment Day picked up the victory. After the match, Judgment Day attacked Mysterio. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest made the save, came down, cleared up all the heels, and pretty much everything broke down from there. After everything broke down, The funniest part was when Liv Morgan was trying to boat out of there, but Rhea was able to catch her very quickly, throw her into the ring post, and pretty much secure everything from there to pretty much clear the heels out. As JD McDonough and Carlito took the move sets when it came to Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest taking that Southern to Heaven choke slam and that rip tie, and it was calm, cool, and collective when it came to the faces becoming victorious when it came to everything that initially had happened in tonight's show. Then we go to a backstage. The Miz, he's interrupted by Big Bronson Reed. He tells The Miz that Braun Strowman being in Reed's business is The Miz's fault. Once Reed destroys Strowman, he's coming back for The Miz. Backstage, did we switch the gears up when it comes to the next segment? We got Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. They seem like they're on the same page, but not really. But it was on and off. You could see it in Xavier Woods' face as he had the black and white kind of attire. Kind of remind us of Zero in W2K24, one of his heel personas. That's one of the storyline characters when it came to W2K24. And Kofi Kingston and them both had a nice little exchange and talk about them both having a chance for the Intercontinental Championship tonight when it comes to the land of the New Day. Woods says he understands why Kingston tagged Odyssey Jones instead of him, but of course he kept going back and pretty much talking about that. Kofi tried to pretty much like, hey, he was the closest one, and it's all cool, calm, cool, and collective. And then they just kind of brushed it off and got ready for the actual prospective matches. Then we got ready for women's action on the card tonight, which was cool as well. We had Pure Fusion Collective, which was Zoe Starks, Shayna Baszler, and we had of course on the outside as well. We end up having not Shayna Baszler, but what's her name? Sonya Deville. They're pretty much their 3-woman group, which I'm still kind of get confusing, kind of gonna get used to the actual name of the Pure Fusion Collective. And then of course they was in 6-woman tag team action against Damage Control members of Io Sky and Kairi Sane, which was a great one when it came to the women's division. They're kind of stepping it up a little bit, but of course this felt like a little bit of a piss break, but more importantly it still kept me invested, and I still enjoyed everything and all the pieces when it came to tonight's women's division. It was a lot of back and forth. The women pretty much did a lot of transitional moves, and things kept me highly invested in overall when it came to everything that had went on in tonight's women's showcase. More importantly, we had a whole lot going on between a lot of back and forth between each woman getting off their spots and hitting their signature moves. Then things really broke down as we had Zelina Vega. She hopped the barricade and attacked Sonya Deville. Insane crushed Starks with the Insane Elbow, pretty much sealing that victory, while Sky catches Baszler with a triangle moonsault and Insane pin Zoe Starks for the 1, 2, 3. This match was calm, cool, and collective. I'm kind of glad that Zelina Vega is officially back, and she's going to get her revenge when it comes to, of course, this notable group of Pure Fusion Collective. And she was taken out by them after they targeted her elbow and took her out of actual singles competition. But now she's officially back on the red brand, and she's looking to get her vengeance and then seek her visual eye on the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Then we get ready for a nice little video package of Uncle Howdy. He does a nice little prelude of everything. This is a nice little rundown of how everything was coming together when it came to him getting ready for his reckoning and getting ready to purge. And it was a calm, cool, collective video. When it comes to Bo Dallas, you know you're gonna get your money's worth. He was the right-hand man when it came to Bray Wyatt. More importantly, you knew you was gonna get your money's worth when it came to how they was gonna put all the scenes together and keep everything all great when it comes to the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six continue to run shot on the red brand, but hopefully they haven't been officially signed to the red brand. I would like for them to be prospectively just free agents and roam around on every single brand that they feel is important, including SmackDown, NXT. Do like what they have been doing in the previous time, showed up on the Pat McAfee show, and pretty much I want them to just take out everybody and anybody, but apparently they're currently faced on the actual internal card. They're listed as faces when it comes to the actual red brand. We got Dan House. He says he's back when it comes to everything. Welcome back, chap. Appreciate you coming back through. It's always appreciated for you coming through. Hey, everybody's coming in and out. Of course, it's a late night when it comes to everybody being involved, but more importantly for you guys that's coming through all my platforms, it's always appreciated. You guys are always showing your love and support, and it's always a good time with you guys coming through to chop it up all professional wrestling. How you guys are feeling about the Y6? I'd like to know from you guys personal opinion. Are you guys are feeling the Y6 with the whole entire stable when it comes to Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross? How you guys are feeling about them? Are you guys intrigued about them? Do you want to see more of them becoming more backstory, or did you want them to still have to keep their actual persona mask on, or did you want them still now actually fully wrestle without no mask on, kind of just still kind of be out there in the limelight of everything with face paint and kind of just running havoc on everything? Feel free to chime down in the comments. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the Y6 in general. I'd like to know from you guys' point of view how you guys are actually feeling about them just in general, because from my point of view, from my opinion, I feel like they're kind of like just on flatline right now. They're just kind of finding their niche, and until they actually find a real strong, stable storyline for them. Right now, they're of course in a feud currently with the American Made, which is Chad Gable, the Creed brothers, and of course Ivy Niles. But it'll still be intriguing and interesting to see how they continue to turn things up, and maybe turn things up a little bit more of a volume, as they destroyed everybody on Monday Night Raw when it came to their debut. But now they're kind of like just taking a really big back seat when it comes to everything that has been going on the red brand or any other brand just in general. Then we get to Drew McIntyre. He's in the in-ring segment. He's mocking CM Punk. He says the way he's cut his promo, the crowd boos 100%. When it comes to the situation, he sits in the middle of the ring and he asks if he has everybody's attention. More importantly, he says he's just there to tell the truth when it comes to everything. He says CM Punk is scared of him, and why does Punk keep attacking McIntyre from behind? More importantly, he says the crowd are just enablers for when it comes to CM Punk, and more importantly, every time they chant his name, they'll just end up being 100% losers. McIntyre noticed that every scar that he puts on CM Punk's body during the strap match at Bash at Berlin, everyone will be chanting his name in fault. CM Punk's music ends up hidden. CM Punk runs down there, steamrolls right through there, come with the strap, whips the dog piss out of no other than Drew McIntyre. He puts the beating on him like an old man, pretty much putting the beat down to his young kid. Pretty much the fight spills out directly on the outside. Security separates both men. McIntyre escapes through the crowd. Punk beats up the security staff with the strap as well, whipping everybody. Pretty much the crowd was eating it up, and you knew you was gonna get your money's worth when it came there after that segment broke down. Then we got ready for the Intercontinental Championship No More Contender tournament. We got that going on in a three-way of Karrion Kross, Kofi Kingston, and Jey Uso. If you're a big fan of Jey Uso, you know you're going to get your money's worth when it comes to Jey Uso. I love everything about Jey Uso's presence, the way how he continues to keep us captivating, keep us interested. More importantly, when it comes to Jey Uso, he's going to do his thing. When it comes to Kofi Kingston, a lineage former WWE champion, you know that he's going to leave nothing unturned when it comes to everything. And he did his thing tonight when it came to tonight's three-way dance. Then we have Karrion Kross, who has so much potential when he first came into WWE, not the second stint, but his first stint, when he was steamrolling through everybody until he had a notable loss to Jeff Hardy that killed his momentum, and he haven't recovered since then. Then he came back to WWE with a little bit longer hair and a new persona. Now he's a part of no other than his new notable group. But this match was a lot of smash mouth, a lot of back and forth, and it kept me highly invested when it came to everything that went on in tonight's showcase. It went a lot of back and forth. You got everything that you could have got. The crowd was really eating it up when it came to Jey Uso getting his hot streak going on. Of course, the crowd was really chanting yeet majority of the time. More importantly, they kept us highly invested 100% with everything that was going on. Kofi Kingston tried to go for, of course, his patented Trouble in Paradise. Eventually, he was surprised by Cross with a spear. Jey Uso ends up crushing Karrion Kross with a spear, and of course going for that Uso splash to pick up the victory for the 1, 2, 3. This match was decent, a lot of back and forth, but it had some great elements when it came to everything that went on. But of course, Jey Uso advances on to face the next notable folks who are going to be into the tournament when we come to the next match I'm going to discuss in a little while. But Jey Uso pretty much continued to keep his persona going. He continues to keep the momentum going fresh, as I feel like he is in line to have a singles run for a singles championship. But is he going to be able to get through Braun Breaker? I don't know. Not 100% positive on that. Braun Breaker needs to have the championship a little bit longer, at least to Royal Rumble, and I'm cool with that. Then we get to Randy Orton. We switching gears up when it comes to everything. Randy Orton, he's in the ring segment. Orton puts over the legend Gunther, pretty much everything about Gunther. He said he knows that he will be in enemy's territory at Bash in Berlin, and it doesn't matter. The difference between Orton and Gunther is that Orton has been humbled. In the WWE universe, watches Orton grow and evolve into the man that he is today. 100%. There's nothing you could take away when it comes to Randy Orton. He's always been calm, cool, and collective. He's learned from his mistakes. When he first came in, he was kind of like that prick, kind of like similar to what Shawn Michaels went through. He had to go to that phase where everybody hated his guts, and then he grew up before our eyes, become the man that he is today. He said that the match didn't have to be personal, but Gunther wanted to bring out Orton's demons. Well, the demons Orton has faced is tougher than Gunther, and it will be over as Orton pledges to humble Gunther and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. And that was nice, calm, cool, collective. Short and sweet, kind of get to the point of his last eulogy before he goes into enemy territory and go to battle with Gunther. Of course, Gunther is going to try to get all the heat, but the crowd most likely is going to cheer him like a true face that he is over there. And the crowd's going to be flipped, and Orton may have to play the heel over there just for that night for Bash in Berlin on Saturday. Then we get ready for the Battle of the Meats. Big Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. This match was smash mouth, everything you could have asked for. But of course, these big men really center home. After things really broke down, this match really had a lot of hits. It was slow pace, but it was enough to keep us invested when it came to everything that continued to go on throughout the course of the night. Then, of course, they ended up brawling directly to the backstage after everything continued to break down. Braun Strowman ended up pouncing Bronson Reed over a car, which was kind of interesting. Then, of course, they continue to brawl back and forth. Bronson Reed hits Strowman with a pipe to lay him out. He ends up draping across the hood of another car, and then Reed climbs a ledge and then ends up flattening Braun Strowman with the tsunami on the roof of the car. Of course, they had to add the little special effects and everything like that. But of course, Adam Pearce appeared and screaming for medical help. But is this going to be a situation where Braun Strowman is going to have a reset and he joins the Wyatt Six? Because now this is pretty much going to be him being written off, and I wonder what direction he's going to go with. But what they have been doing with Big Bronson Reed has been a chef's kiss. 100%. We have been getting everything that we wanted when it comes to this big man. 100%, it kept us highly invested. Of overall, just he had a reset button, and now he's one of the top big men dominating everybody over on the Red brand. When it comes to Bronson Reed, has he found his niche? 100%. He's highly got me invested in seeing the direction he can go into the steamroll into the World Heavyweight Champion scene. But of course, he's probably going to take out a lot more people when it comes to everything just in general. He probably has his sights on back on Seth Rollins, looking to get his revenge, but Seth Rollins is going to be out for at least a good little while, at least till Survivor Series season. Then, of course, Braun Strowman was taken out, so he's going to be written off for a while to get a repackage and find his niche as well and go back to catering. The next person on the list of taking on Big Bronson Reed is going to be The Miz. Hopefully R-Truth makes his return back, but R-Truth was destroyed 100%. Big Bronson Reed took out R-Truth, and R-Truth had no answer, but he tried to protect his friend The Miz. But is the situation going to flip The Miz to turn heel when R-Truth does come back? And of course, R-Truth tried to save him, but of course, The Miz ended up having him as a secret lamb and get taken out by Bronson Reed once again. But we shall see how things pick up next week, as Bronson Reed is scheduled to take on The Miz next week. So it's going to be interesting 100% to see how things continue to pick up with this feud. More importantly, the direction that they're going with Big Bronson Reed. And I feel sorry when it comes to Braun Strowman, because he lost his niche. He needs to come back as being a dominant big man that we know that he 100% can be. And I'd like to see more of it. I see we got a total of close to 14 people on Twitter. When it comes to YouTube, I believe we have a total of 6. When it comes to my other platforms, let me double check. I believe we have a full house right now when it comes to my Facebook. And then when it comes to Twitch, go ahead and give me some thumbs up. Appreciate you guys actually being patient and rolling through with the show as we are basically heading towards 35 minutes into the mark. Go ahead and give some thumbs up, get some hearts, and pretty much share the content. But of course, get the algorithm up. When you guys give a heart or a thumbs up, it pretty much spreads it out so more people will be able to be involved and engaging and be a part of this actual live stream for this following evening, or even be able to catch the recap or the replay for this actual show and be able to still engage. Of course, when the show is over, I'll still be engaging with folks back and forth. But as always, appreciate you guys for always coming through and showing your love and support. Then we get ready for the next qualifying match for the Intercontinental Tournament. We have The Miz, Xavier Woods, and Pete Dunne. This match was good. A lot of back and forth. I give everything out when it comes to Xavier Woods. He really was putting everything into motion. He was getting into his heel persona a little bit. He did a lovely Psycho Sid power bomb directly from Pete Dunne onto The Miz. More importantly, it was a lot of back and forth when it came to this three-way dance. We had everything that we pretty much had going on. He said, shout out to everyone in the chat, including myself. Keep going with the work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from the Southern Bronx. Of course, to the BX. Gotta love the BX. And more importantly, show his love to his content as well. He's always been one of those people that always come through and show his love and support. And it's always appreciated. So go over there to his stuff and check out his content. Maybe be something that you guys may be interested in. And show your love and support. Appreciate you guys 100%. Then, of course, things picked off as Pete Dunne was able to secure the victory by hitting that bitter end and secure the actual pinfall over The Miz. And this match was a lot of back and forth that you truly could have asked for when it came to everything that was going on. Then we switch to Damian Priest, who's backstage. He says that instead of playing the victim in Bash in Berlin, Dominic and Liv Morgan will be the victims 100%. Rhea Ripley drops a line in Spanish, and then Priest translated that Dominic and Liv Morgan, the devils, and they are coming for them. So it should be interesting to see how the Terror Twins go into battle with this new regime of love couple of Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. But it'll still be highly interesting to see how things continue to transpire when it comes to this drama. But I feel like this tag team match is going to be interesting. Still continue to keep us invested with the storyline. But I look forward to seeing how things continue to be pushed into the next level of this story between the Terror Twins and the Judgment Day. Then we getting ready for the main event of the night. You got everything that you wanted when it came to this main event. This main event was Calm, Cool, and Collective of Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, making his in-ring debut. You got everything that you initially wanted as he took on Chad Gable. There was a lot of pent-up aggression, a lot of build-up to the drama that was going on to this actual feud. More importantly, Uncle Howdy did all the persona moves and signatures of everybody that he had loved so dearly. He had show his love and respect to Bray Wyatt, as well as to Brody Lee, and of course to his other personas of tag teams that he'd been with, including no other than Curtis Axel. He did a couple of those moves, pretty much showing that his love and support for the people that really had his back 100%. But seeing him back in the main event was something that was captivating. Chad Gable continues to be great. He's like on the next level when it comes to his persona. And I'm loving everything that Chad Gable continues to do each and every single week. Towards the conclusion of the match, of course, it went back and forth as Chad Gable lands an exploder suplex off the top rope. Howdy kicks him, and then of course, after a series of German suplexes, Gable tries the Chaos Theory, but Howdy ends up put it on the brakes. He does Ray Bryant taunt in the corner. Ivy now distract the referee while, of course, Howdy calls for the sister Abigail. Gable reverses it into an ankle lock. Then things continue to break down as Howdy escapes it. The Creeds hit the ring and attacks Howdy. Then, of course, the rest of the Wyatt Six made the save. Howdy catches Chad Gable with the sister Abigail. Here the victory as things continue to break down. And, of course, the lights go out as the Wyatt Six celebrate to conclude the Monday Night Raw. And overall, tonight's show was really decent. I'll give it maybe a 3.8 out of 5 stars. It was still captivating. And I know a lot of people have been talking about should Monday Night Raw go back to 2 hours when they make the switch to Netflix. But it'd be interesting to see how they will pick things up just in general. But I'm looking forward to seeing how they continue to be captivating, keep us highly invested when it comes to just an overall of everything that has been going on. But in general, I look forward to Bash in Berlin. It's going to be a great show, 100%. And I had such a great time when it came to AEW just in general. I went ahead and went to AEW's All In. Great show. Had such a great time. 100% was one of the greatest shows I've been to when it came to that crowd. But in the next lineup pay-per-view we got coming up is Bash in Berlin this following Saturday. With so many great matches on the card tonight, I believe we have a few great matches that are already lined up for Bash in Berlin. I'm going to go through the actual card just to make sure you guys still be invested into actually watching the show. But so far, the actual predicted show, we have Cody Rhodes taking on Kevin Owens when it comes to the undisputed WWE Championship, as well as we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair taking on the champions Unholy Union for the Tag Team Championship. We have the leather strap match that's on our card as CM Punk takes on Drew McIntyre in a strap match. We also have mixed tag team action of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley taking on Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio in a mixed tag team action. We haven't seen mixed tag team action in such a long time. And it's kind of nice to see that we're finally getting that back directly when it comes to the main roster. We also have the World Heavyweight Championship match, which is going to be probably the closing of the night, of Randy Orton taking on Gunther, as Randy Orton looks to chase for his 15th World Heavyweight Championship. But Gunther looking to suppress and keep the Venomous Viper down and pretty much have a great celebration, not only in front of his family and friends, but also his peers. But more importantly, I appreciate you guys always coming through and showing your love and support. You guys are always great when it comes to this actual crowd. Time down in the comments below. Let me know all the great matches that you pretty much enjoyed when it came to Monday Night Raw, and what matches you look forward to seeing. And I'm gonna chime down in the comments, continue to keep things engaging, even though the show will be ending. Even on Twitter, as well as Twitch, Facebook, or Instagram, I will go ahead and still conversate with you guys back and forth. Until the next episode, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.